Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Leo that runs from the new moon until the full moon, so from the 20th of February until the 7th of March. So I'm going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to like, to share, subscribe, and to comment. And thanks so much for all your comments so far, very much appreciated, and I always reply to comments. And there's also a link in the description if you wanted to buy me a coffee. So going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And the card I get is the Page of Cups in the reverse position. The first thing I get with this card is a lot of water, so I do feel connections with water here, but I also sense some water just coming down over you, so there could well be a lot of healing taking place at this time. There's also been some bad news recently, or even some sad news, so it could be around like a passing, or it could be around matters of the heart. Okay, something was devastating, that's what I'm being given here. Okay, I just sense a lot of tears just flowing down your face. So the card crossing is the Star card, okay, which is also about healing. There's a lot of water on this card. It's also about wastage as well, or leakages. So it could well be that you've experienced a leak recently, which you might have dropped some liquid on the floor. There might have been a burst pipe here. But it's also about wishes which you put out to the universe as well. There's this big star, which is your big wish, and these smaller stars, which is your smaller wishes. So you may well have manifested some of the smaller ones, but that big wish is stubborn, okay? You'll find it difficult. But again, I'm getting a lot of wastage. It's like you put out your good intention to the universe, your wish, and then the next moment it's backed up with lack of belief, if you like. You know, like, well, this is never going to happen, you start saying. And then the universe listens to that. So before your wish can get to you, the universe is very efficient. It just cancels out your good intention. So there's a strong sense of the need to work on your manifestation skills and try to work on this kind of sort of lack of belief, this worry, this fear, this doubt, which is like the clouds in front of the sun. But once you work through that, then the sun will be revealed, which is what you're wishing for. So if I look back, coming to the present, I've got the Eight of Wands coming in here, okay? It does show that things have been rather up in the air for you recently. Also, this is the one card in the pack, which for me has the same meaning upright as well as reversed. So it could well be there's a situation where whichever way you look at it, you always come to the same conclusion. You know, you try to let go, you try to move forward, but you're kind of sort of dragged back here, okay? There's also some kind of project which you're working on, and that will be completed here with the next 8 weeks I'm being given. There's also something here about love being in the air. I'm getting Cupid's arrows. So let's look more forward, which is the Three of Swords in the reverse position. This is very positive reversed. It's moving away from something. So it could well be there was a third party. I keep getting three's a crowd and two's company here, okay? So it's very much about moving away from that. If you look at the card, it's got this heart and it's got these three swords pierced in it, but it's reversed, okay? So these handles, they couldn't drop out that way, but this way they can just drop out. Yeah, so it's very much about this release or this relief around a situation. You may well have experienced a broken heart or heartache, but it's moving away from that. It's moving forward and feeling much more settled and more at peace within yourself. So your goal here is shown by the King of Wands. Okay, clearly shows you wanting to feel more passionate about things. You're wanting to feel more positive. You're wanting to be more in tune with the universe, the spiritual plane. And the feeling here, you know, of these wishes, you know, these clouds, you know, which are preventing the sun being revealed. It's like you are going to work through these, okay? And then you will reveal more of what you want out of life. Subconsciously, I've got the King of Pentacles, okay? That's very interesting because it shows more security. It may not seem like that at the moment, okay? But you have been thinking a lot about working on yourself and also making some changes as well. And these thoughts have been going out. And it's just a matter of just working on this worry, this doubt, this lack of belief. And also when you change, it's difficult. It will bring up a lot of new challenges for you, but once you work through them, then things are shown to be much better on the other side. Okay, it's like you're paying in advance for a better time ahead. The advice card is shown by the Six of Cups. Very positive card. Okay, it's about being given a gift from the universe. So something you've been asking for, that big star, if you like, on the star card. Okay, so it clearly does show, or the advice actually is to work through these challenges, this lack of belief, these worries, these fears, and then actually knowing, okay, if you realise that at the end of it all, then you are going to be given your wish. Okay, that's good motivation. Okay, and then it's something for you to work towards. So on the outside at the moment, I've got the Six of Pentacles, which shows things coming back into balance for you. Okay, could well be that you put a lot of time, a lot of effort into a situation and got a little back in return, but it does show that everything's going to come back in equal measure from one source or another. I'm also sensing some improvements here around a money or a work situation, and you're going to gain more certainty or more commitment around an issue. And then your hopes and your fears is shown by the Eight of Pentacles. I did sense something rather karmic here. Okay, I was feeling earlier also with the 8 here on the 8 of Wands. 8 is a very karmic number, so it could well be a lot of pushing and pulling around you, a lot of blowing hot and cold, this coming and going, and you'll probably fear that things are never going to change, but they are. Okay, it's just a transitional period here. And earlier, with the King of Pentacles here, it was shown things are going to become more settled for you, and sometimes things do have to get worse before they get better. There's also improvements around money or work situation shown here as well. And then the outcome card is the Nine of Cups in the reversed position. Yeah, the only thing between you and happiness, or between you and like manifesting that wish here, okay, are these challenges, these worries, these fears around you once you actually do work through them. It's not easy initially. It's a bit like this big lorry, realizes it's going down the wrong road. It needs to turn around. And it causes a lot of upheaval, as it turns around. It causes a lot of challenges, frustrations. But once it turns around, then it's full steam ahead, okay? And I feel the same with you. Don't forget, you can buy me a coffee by clicking on the link there, the coffee cup. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you.